Hello everyone, welcome to the PlayStation channel. This is the weekly PlayStation news update, in which we discuss all the exciting events related to Sony. There is plenty of news this week, so let's get into it. Fresh leaks have revealed that Xbox exclusives like Starfield, Hellblade 2, and Age of Empires will soon be available on PlayStation 5. In 2024 and 2025, we'll see at least 5 major games from Microsoft, previously available only on PC and Xbox. Regarding upcoming Xbox games like Gears 6 or the new Fable, they will not be released simultaneously on PS5 and Xbox. If these games come to PlayStation, it will be a year or two after their release on PC and Xbox. Microsoft exclusives will follow the same pattern as Sony's ports to PC. They will first release on Xbox and PC, and only later on other consoles. On August 7th, PlayStation VR 2 will receive PC support, allowing all owners to play games like Half-Life Alyx and Fallout VR on their computers. However, there are a few drawbacks. First, a special adapter costing $60 will be required to connect PlayStation VR 2 to a PC. Second, on PC, PlayStation VR 2 will operate in a limited mode, without eye tracking, dynamic vibration, or HDR support. Sony has removed the 8K logo from the PlayStation 5 box. New consoles will be shipped without this mention. Online discussions suggest this might be preparation for the PlayStation 5 Pro announcement. Still, I think Sony is embarrassed by their claims, as only one game supporting 8K resolution has been released on PlayStation 5, and it's a little-known indie game called The Tourist. Despite its 10-year age, PlayStation 4 is still popular, and even outperforms the new Xbox in sales and active users in some European countries. This situation is unlikely to change soon, as new games continue to be released for PlayStation 4, including major titles like FIFA and Call of Duty. According to the latest statistics, game sales on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation have brought Sony about $800 million, with most of the profits coming from Helldivers. Sony's major exclusive showed weak results, selling significantly worse than on PlayStation consoles. Game publishers are unhappy with Summer Game Fest due to high prices for trailer demonstrations. So next year the event will have fewer partners and be even less attractive. Kingdom Come: Deliverance 2 will run at only 30 FPS on modern consoles at launch, without a performance mode focusing on 4K resolution. The new shooter Concord, reminiscent of Overwatch, will be sold at a reduced price of $40. Meanwhile, the PS5 exclusive Astro Bot will be priced at $70 with open pre-orders. Neil Druckmann has announced that Naughty Dog is working on several narrative-driven games, but no details are being revealed yet as the projects are in the early stages of development. The development of The Prince of Persia, the Sands of Time remake, has finally moved forward, and we might see the reboot early next year. An insider who leaked the PC port of God of War Ragnarok stated that the PC version of The Last of Us Part 2 is already ready. Still, it will be announced and released only in 2025, coinciding with the premiere of the second season of the series. There is information that a director's cut of Hogwarts Legacy might be released, including the return of Quidditch, the house point system, and more than a dozen quests that were cut from the final game. The creators of Helldivers 2 have announced that new updates and battle passes will now be released less frequently, only once a month. The large-scale MMO New World, previously popular on PC, will now be available on PlayStation 5, with a release scheduled for October 15th. Leaks indicate that the new game from Bend Studio will be an incredibly ambitious project with a budget of about $300 million and a record number of staff for the studio. It is still unclear what kind of game it is and which franchise it belongs to. Rumors suggest that Microsoft is working on reimagining the Halo series and preparing a remaster of the first game, which might be released on PS5. At Summer Game Fest, the new 7th installment of Civilization from Firaxis was announced, but no gameplay or release date was shown. Larian promises that a major update adding in-game user mods will appear in Baldur's Gate 3 in September, and these mods will be available even on PS5. Sony has announced LEGO Horizon, an isometric beat-em-up in the style of LEGO, which will be multi-platform and released on all platforms except Xbox. Now let's move on to PS Plus updates. Firstly, a beta test of the new football simulator, UFL, a free-to-play FIFA alternative with no pay-to-win elements, according to the developers, is currently available in the store. You can check it out yourself, as the game is already available for download and can be played all weekend on PS5. Secondly, a console version of the popular PC shooter Valorant was announced during the Summer Game Fest. A large-scale beta test will start next week and is open to anyone who wishes to participate. To join, simply go to the official Riot Games website and apply for the test. And now, here are a few words about subscription updates. First, the June PlayStation Plus Essential Game Collection is available for download, including Streets of Rage, a SpongeBob game, and a fighting game. All 3 games can be added to your library with the appropriate subscription. Secondly, this week, many VR games have been added to PlayStation Plus, Extra and Premium, including the fantastic VR horror game, The Walking Dead: Saints and Sinners. If you have a VR headset and an extra subscription, head to Plus and download it. If you don't have a VR headset but have an extra subscription, you can enjoy the remastered version of GTA, San Andreas, which has also been added to PlayStation Plus Extra as a bonus for June's lineup. Thirdly, it has been announced that on June 18th, 14 games will leave the PlayStation Plus Extra catalog, including GTA 5 and indie hits like Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons. The complete list of departing games is available on the screen, so check it out to avoid surprises when they disappear. And finally, a reminder that there is a 30% discount on the annual PlayStation Plus subscription until June 12th. If your subscription has expired and you want to renew it, now is the best time. That's all for today. Thank you for joining us in this PlayStation News Update. Don't forget to take advantage of the discounts and promotions offered while they last. And don't miss the chance to participate in the beta tests of new games. Subscribe to our channel to stay updated on the latest happenings in the gaming industry. See you next time, and happy gaming!